We had quite the stream last night, and quite the market movement. And what did we learn from last night? Okay, we're going to summarize exactly what that 5-hour stream was all about and cover the narrative that we're seeing in crypto right now. Well, we learned really about how Elon Musk can really crash the market, really have an adverse effect on the market. This was all due to one singular tweet that really had this flash crash. And it's probably not going to be over. There's a big narrative going on. I don't see this narrative slowing down. I do see some green days ahead of us in the next few days, but still, there's a narrative right now that Bitcoin is not good for the environment. These companies, these institutions are not going to take that lightly. When you guys have bad political coverage on something, it does not look good for your company, and the media could really take a spin off of this. And I do see the stock market has been crashing as well. This is having an adverse effect on crypto. We know that these are related, and crypto has been doing a lot better than the stock market. If we were comparing it to yesterday, there's still coins that do very good, and we pick these coins on this channel. We know which coins are going to have a good effect, a positive effect on the market, because we really follow this. Okay, we really understand where the market's trending every single day. So yeah, we had the dip. It was due to this Elon FUD, even though it was FUD. And BTC is really not bad for the environment. Bitcoin's not as bad as some people are saying for the environment, but at the same time, there could be something better for the environment. We're in a time where technology is advancing, and to have something that could be better for the environment, could have better use case than Bitcoin for the environment, is really going to be crucial, I feel like, in the next year. We're probably going to see some of these altcoins that have positive effects for the environment and better technology definitely get some gains. We were looking at these altcoins all last night, and we were buying a lot of these altcoins that have good positive effects for the for the environment, and really showed some potential last night. And yes, like I said, we have also a Kevin O'Leary statement. If you guys do not know who Kevin O'Leary is, he's a Shark Tank, the TV show Shark Tank. He's on there. He's very wealthy, and he's into crypto. And this is something very important, guys. So what he has been working on for the past few weeks is there's a statement, there's a committee going on. This committee is focusing on blood coins, coins that are negatively affecting the environment. And he was talking about this community for the past weeks, and we've been talking about that a few times. And I really do see this community really putting some laws and regulations on Bitcoin mining. That's the whole point of this committee. And I do not see this as the last dip for Bitcoin, because once this committee really starts getting formed and they get through the government, because that's their plan, by the way, guys, I do see that having a negative effect on Bitcoin and other coins that are bad for the environment. But at the same time, I see these coins that we were picking out last night that are good for the environment, that have very good technology, are going to be benefiting from this. Yes, we might see them go down a little bit, but at the same time, guys, we're going to be able to pick out these coins that really do have a positive effect for the environment and going to have some great short-term gains. So we saw that we really were having a pretty much a flash crash last night. We went from all the way from 55 to 46 at one point, and that seems to be the bottom as for now, but I do see that breaking through within the next, week or so, especially with there's going to be more news. Okay, guys, there's going to be more news that shines bad light on crypto. We know I've been through 2017. I wouldn't call this 2017 just yet, but we could see more and more and more news that's going to shine a negative light on Bitcoin. And this is going to cause it to drop more and more. And there's a lot more that they really could post, especially with the environmental issues. That was just the first tweet from Elon. I'm sure there will be more coverage over the next upcoming weeks, but I do see maybe a little bit of green throughout the market over the next few days short term. But it's a really good thing to be taking some profits right now. And yes, I do still see Bitcoin. I still do see Bitcoin staying number one for the short term, but we're going to see this adverse effect with these coins that have better impacts on the environment, that have better technology, really take over. Like I said, we have had the top 10 stocks 30 years ago, the top 10 stocks 30 years ago, the biggest market cap stocks are not there anymore. Technology changes. And when something's bad for the environment and we're in a time and place where we really want to be environmentally friendly, that's the narrative for the world right now. That's the narrative for politics. And I believe that we are really going to see some changes coming to these top 10 cryptos. They have to be environmentally clean and environmentally impactful, along with having great technology. So now that we have this blood coin narrative kind of propelling right now, and it's not as bad as some people think, guys, but I do see this having a effect, maybe shorter term, not in the next few days, but over the next probably few weeks and a month. I do see this affecting it. So we were investing into good coins last night. We made quite a lot of gains last night, and I see this trend continuing, especially with these coins with good environmental impact issues with great technology. So what coins have good impacts on the environment that we bought last night? Okay, so XRP, great for the environment. It's the #1 coin for this environmentally safe environment, right? So that's #1, guys. It's #1 by a factor of, I believe, 100 or 200x. And then there was Dogecoin was #2, but that's not. I don't see that really happening too much. People are bashing on Dogecoin too much, so just forget I said that. Okay. Then we have ADA, Cardano. We saw that this is a great thing for the environment. Their transactions and exactly the amount of power that they're using is very resourceful. And we saw that run up. We saw ADA actually hit $2 fairly quickly. And it's having a great impact on ADA. I will talk about them later. But we acquired some Nano last night. Nano is a great company for this environmental issue. We got over 60%, I believe 60 to 75% if you guys sold at the tops. I told you guys to take some profits around 20 to 30%. Take some profits there, and we really did have a large run up with that, just because the adverse effects of the environment. Like I said, when there's this narrative spun, it's really key to understand, why is the market crashing? Why is the market dipping? What's going to affect the market short term? And this is what I do. This is why I stay up 15 hours and I try to really understand where the market's trending. And we found the trend last night. We got some gains. And yes, I know a lot of your guys' portfolios are bleeding. They're bleeding right now. Really make sure stop loss, guys. This is just another strategy recommendation for you guys to really be the most successful in crypto. Entry price, what are you buying at? Okay, set a stop loss 10% below, just in case the market takes a little tumble and you're able to pull out that money, and then you're able to buy these dips, because normally they're worse than a 10% correction for these alts. So really make sure to set that stop loss. If not, guys, make sure to buy the dips and then hold long term if you guys are not going down that route. There's always multiple ways to buy, okay? But multiple strategies if you guys are trading long term, if you guys are trading short term. I can cover it all on this channel and give you guys some solid advice and fundamentals behind it. So, yes, we went over ADA and we went over Nano and XRP. I do see XRP picking up some momentum, guys. It's just ADA is #1 trending on Twitter right now. We see this ADA hype is very, very high, and it's for a reason. Just because ADA has been the #1 trending coin. I believe if you guys look at which coin has had the most hype over this year, I can guarantee you it's ADA by far. So I do see ADA pushing $2. For sure, we just have to see where the market's trending. If Bitcoin's a little bullish the next few days, we will see a $2.25 ADA, maybe a $2.50, especially in the next few days. We did take some profits around $2, but that was a great trade that we had on ADA. So I also was looking into EWT. We were looking into that one last night. Got it at a little bit of a lower price, another 20 to 30% on these energy efficient companies. I don't see them not pushing or outperforming the market, especially once this narrative really gets out there in the media. I do see that happening. Tesla has always set the tone for these institutional and this media coverage on Bitcoin. And Elon Musk is still holding Bitcoin. This was Tesla. This wasn't Elon's really fault. Okay, he did have to tweet that out. I'm sure that Tesla said you have to tweet this out. It wasn't his decision. We know that, and it's not that big of a deal, guys. We don't focus on hating Elon. You got to hate the game, not the player, guys. So you got to figure out how the game is working, and that's what we're doing. So, like I said, if we really want to advance the technology of crypto, we need to have better use case, better environmentally friendly type of system in place. And Bitcoin has good technology, but there's going to be better at some point. That's why these altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin recently, and it's going to propel forward into the future. So let's get into the market. But before I do, just a reminder, guys, just a reminder. Things will get better. You guys will learn more. If you guys are bleeding right now, if you guys got stabbed with 44 knives and you hurt, take this as a learning experience, okay? We are an emotionless channel. If you guys are emotionless, you just learn from these things. You don't care too much. Yes, it does hurt. I know it hurts. I've been there. I want to let you know it's okay, guys. Let's give some hearts in the chat, heart comments for the people that lost a lot of money. It's just a learning experience. It really is. You guys really will learn something from falling down and falling on your face, right? You fall on your face, you learn not to run around the pool. What is running around the pool? Not setting stop losses, not setting good entry buys, and all of that, and not trying to read the narrative, okay? So let's get into the market, fellas. So Bitcoin is still hanging around this 50 zone. We saw Bitcoin hit 51. That's where our leverage trades were, if you guys followed those. Hit all of our leverage trades. Perfect. And bounced off of 51. And now we're seeing it stay around 49 to 50. What do I see? Okay. Depending on where the stock market is trending throughout the next day, I do see that having an adverse effect on Bitcoin. I do see some media coverage, but for the most part, I see maybe we'll see a 51, 52 Bitcoin, and then we're going to see another dip in Bitcoin. Ethereum, still doing okay, guys. Still doing okay. A 3,800 Ethereum with a 50K Bitcoin. I would have never pictured this 2 months ago. If you told me this, I would have been like, no way, that's not possible. People do not understand the technology yet, and it's not going to happen. But it did happen, guys. It did happen. So let me get into exactly Bitcoin. So we see Bitcoin hanging around this supply zone. This is where people are really selling their Bitcoin. Here, let me move this up. We did change zones a little bit. What do you mean by zones? Okay, so we're always trying to figure out where are people buying and where are people selling Bitcoin, right? We want to know exactly where this buy and sell zone is, so that we can predict exactly where Bitcoin's going short term. So we see people selling their Bitcoin once it reaches around 51K to 50K. And why? Because that's the new zone. People are not confident enough to be buying it up there. And where are people selling their Bitcoin? They seem to be selling their Bitcoin around 49,500 in the short term to around, I would say, yeah, just around that level to 49K. And why are they doing this? Because they don't have enough faith, guys. They don't have enough faith in Bitcoin to really be selling it a little bit higher than that, or buying it a little bit higher than that. So that's the new support and demand level. And where do I see this trending? I do see a little push maybe to 51, 52, but I do think that this is going to be the new demands level for the next week or two. We'll have to see. You can't be 100% accurate. We do have quite a lot of lines on the screen. I know it might be looking confusing, but we've really been tracking Bitcoin to the best of our knowledge and to the best we honestly can as of right now. So we went over Bitcoin, and let's go over Ethereum. We're going to get into altcoins that are going to be very bullish. They're going to outperform the market. You guys can be pair trading this against Bitcoin. I promise you. These coins will outperform Bitcoin. And that's really the main goal. We want to figure out what's going to outperform Bitcoin. And we are going to see quite a lot of things outperform Bitcoin, especially with this narrative spun just the next week or two. If you guys are trying to do some short-term gains, try and trade as many things as you can against Bitcoin. Okay, if not, you guys can buy these against Tether, but just make sure to not FOMO into them. All right, so let me see this. All right, so we have Ethereum. Ethereum is still looking fairly good, guys. We had this bounce off of our support exactly as predicted. And we just need to push through these two resistance levels right here for a breakout. But I do see it hanging out in this channel. When the market's exactly where it is right now, it's a little bit. Oh, Ethereum's still at 3,800. Still a great coin to be holding. It still outperformed the market. And I do see Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be outperformed, like I said, especially over these next few weeks. Bitcoin's always going to be outperformed by the coins I go over. I could promise you that. So Ethereum is chilling right now. We do see a little bit of just some steadiness. These wicks aren't too bad right here. We do see people buying Ethereum. When you guys see these downward wicks, it shows that people are buying, right? They're buying. And we do see some buying action going on with Ethereum short term. That's great. I think Ethereum's just hanging out, seeing if Bitcoin's going to go to 42 or if it's going to go to 52 or vice versa, right? So now we're going to Cardano, ADA. ADA is great for the environment. ADA is great for the environment. That's all you guys really need to hear right here. ADA does not have a working product right now. I'm not hating on ADA. I'm just saying for a company not to have a working product, it's amazing what ADA has been able to accomplish in price. Yes, they have a lot coming out, but this shows you guys exactly what hype does. If a company in the stock market does not have a working product, I know crypto is different, but let's see if a company does not have a working product and they were able to accomplish what ADA has done. That's absolutely insane. Yes, they have staking implemented, but that's just about it. And I do see, I'm not saying that ADA is not going to be bullish, because I said that, but I do still see ADA being bullish. All right, with that being said, where do I see ADA going? I see ADA outperforming Bitcoin, 110%. ADA is going to stay outperforming Bitcoin. Why don't you guys pair ADA against Bitcoin right now, and you will see some great profits with that. It's not about pairing with Ethereum, guys. It's not about pairing with Ethereum. We've already had this narrative. I'm sure it will pan out for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be trading ADA against Bitcoin. And this will increase our gains. It will increase our risk management with ADA. I would just maybe wait for a little correction with ADA. Maybe try and get around 85 cents. We might be testing this support level, especially very, very soon. But it will still outperform Bitcoin. I can promise you guys that. Why is ADA really pushing? Like I said, the environmental issues. It was the top three coin that has the best environmental safe coin, right? It has great technology as well. ADA is a long-term hold for you guys that are holding ADA. You will be very successful in the future. ADA will outperform Bitcoin in the short term. Not a bad trade to do at all. And I do see ADA outperforming Bitcoin probably by 20 to 30% at least, minimally, in the next week. And then I would just take profits when you guys get that 20 to 30%. Move your stop loss up 10% every time you guys go up 10%. Set it below 10%. Every time it goes up 10%, move the stop loss up 10%. So you ensure the gains. Okay, Nano is next. What did we see with Nano? We saw 42% gains. Okay, why were we buying Nano, guys? Nano, great for the environment. It has that spin on it. It has that beautiful words. Great for the environment, and we really were able to accomplish quite a lot of gains through Nano. And I still see some potential with Nano, right? And like I said, these coins will outperform Bitcoin just in the next week or two. And make sure to take your profits along these. Any coin that you really can pair against Bitcoin, I would say, we'll go through them. But yes, I do see Nano outperforming Bitcoin. That's the main concern, right? So up 42%. We probably would have had 2 or 3 profit-taking times on Nano if you guys were watching the stream last night. It's okay if you weren't watching the stream. We just really go over these short-term gains, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you smash that like button if you guys really learned something and you guys are really did make some gains still. I had a lot of people telling me that I saved their portfolio last night. It's okay, guys. We will help these people save their portfolios and really learn these strategies over the course of the next dip. Okay, we'll benefit during these dips on this channel. I promise you that. We always benefit during these dips on this channel. So how much percent did we get off Quantum, guys? Look at this. 60% last night, and this is against Tether, right? This is against Tether. 60% if we really hit that nice, but I mean, some of you guys didn't hit it right away, okay? But what did we see? We saw the breakout coming, guys. We saw the breakout coming. And why? Okay, well, let me show you this little thread on Quant. I do love QNT. I haven't talked about them too much because the hype was not there. I do see them probably pulling off 5 to 10x at least by the end of the year. All right, so let's get into it. They are great for the environment too, guys. It's an individual blockchain is built to its own specific use cases, right? Because every commonly known blockchain .eth ADA has a different version of complexity, technologies that are not interoperable. So this is going to be able to be different from .eth and ADA's ecosystem. I do see this being huge in the future. This is something that you long-term holders hold on to some quantum. All right, hold on to some quantum. I will kind of go through this thread, not too much, but great ecosystem, guys. They're going to be huge. They're going to be huge. Quant, rocket ship emoji. Yes. Very bullish, guys. Very bullish. And we did acquire some last night. Let's go over EWT. I do see EWT maybe pushing that 2024 or 2224 short term, which is still around that's around a 40 to 30% gain, just because they're let me go to EWT and show you guys their name. It's energy, I believe, efficient company or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't know them. I just know that there's going to be hype around them short term because of exactly what they are. Energy Web Token up 37% because they're Energy Web Token, and that's the new narrative. We want this this better Energy Web Token. It's a substrate through Polkadot as well. That's another great thing to see with them as well. So I do still see them not really being at their full capacity. We just need to see what Bitcoin's doing. I do see a $22 to $24 Energy Web Token. I'll show you guys a good buying point. Not a financial advisor, but we do figure out great buying points. So what did we see right here? We saw, let me make this a little wider. We saw it break out once it reached this $16 plus level. We had some large candlesticks above. We saw the breakout. Now we're seeing the retracements, right? It's correcting a little bit. And if it holds this support right here, I do see this another breakout incurring around $17 to $18. If it holds this, if it dips below this, we'll see another breakout. So it could either go this way, it could drop down and then break out, or it can drop down to this support and then break out, okay? So that's the two things that I see with EWT. All right, so we're going to go over KSM as well, because we have been buying KSM every single dip. We know the potential that KSM has on this channel. I am a very big fan of KSM. I'm a KSM fanboy, so we really understand the absolute power that it has. We even picked some, let me see where we picked some up, guys. We've been picking some up along the way. Believe we got some under $300 as well. But yes, KSM is going to continue to pump. It's going to continue to pump. People do not really understand the technology behind them. I could tell you guys, KSM will pull off a 5x within the next 4 or 5 months. And that's with the current state of the market. I still see KSM outperforming Bitcoin. That's the main concern. They're going to be able to really improve their blockchain, be interoperable through DOT. They're really the best in DOT for exactly their sector. No one's going to be able to compare to them. If you guys are bullish on Polkadot, like we are on this channel, we did buy Polkadot last night. You guys need to be bullish on KSM. KSM is going to be, I would say, one of the largest cryptos in Polkadot. They're the best in their sector. That's really the only thing you have to understand. If you're bullish on Polkadot, you're bullish on KSM. XRP. So we're seeing a little bit of a retracement with XRP. And once people really realize that XRP is the #1 for this environmentally friendly issue, I do see this breakout occurring. I do see it pushing maybe $1.50 in the short term. But we are hanging out on this channel. We are seeing great support right here. What do we see with these large wick downwards, right? We see people buying it up right here. People are buying up XRP. And I do see a breakout occurring probably today where we're going to be at least pushing that 45 cents to $1.50 zone and hitting off of this next resistance. So very bullish on XRP. If you guys hold XRP long term, this will be something that's going to keep on rising. XRP is absolutely fantastic. Let's go over Matic. Okay, this is going to be the last one I go over, and then I will talk some more about really what we're going to be doing and some more planning, but you guys are getting really how we're making gains during this dip. So we saw Matic hang on, guys. Matic was hanging on. We know that these layer 2s are extremely undervalued as of still right now. We have the environmentally friendly things that we're making money off of, but these layer 2s are going to be making us a lot of money. If you could pair anything with Bitcoin, guys, if you could pair anything with Bitcoin, these cryptos will outperform Bitcoin. Just a heads up. So what do we see? We see a little bit of a retracement with Manic, but look at the consolidation we held. All right, this is where people are buying. This is a demand zone. We found this last night, and it's looking like it's going to break out. It's just waiting for Ethereum to do its thing. It's waiting for Ethereum to go to 4,100, 4,200, and I bet you we will break this 21 cents, $1.21, if Ethereum does pan out to go to 4,000, 4,100. When we compare this to, let me go to Ethereum. All right, so when we compare Matic to Ethereum, we see it following Ethereum very closely. But look at, guys, we even got some more room on Ethereum as of right now. We do see it following Ethereum very, very closely. We did have that little retracement on the one-day chart, but we do see that trend. And once Ethereum breaks out to 41, 4,200, Matic is sitting at a higher level than what Ethereum really is doing right now, but I still see that pushing that 121 level, maybe having to break out to around 130 to 135. We do follow Matic very closely. So let me get into some more things right now. My camera is not working. My camera working? All right, so my camera wasn't working through this episode, so that's still fine, guys. All right, we good? All right, it just turned off. Okay, so I just went a little blank screen. We're also going to be going through some Luna. A little technical difficulties. You can't get too mad about this. So what do we see with Luna? Luna beats to its own drum. And I do see Luna breakout incurring. I do see Luna outperforming Bitcoin. I see a lot of these that we talk about every single day outperforming Bitcoin. Still very bullish on Luna nonetheless, guys. And we have been buying Luna up. And it really is looking like it's going to break out, guys. It really is looking like it's going to break out. We have hard buying power right here. So we are holding these great cryptos right now that really are in our portfolios that we love to see up. And I do see Luna coming up, but it's just a waiting game with Bitcoin right now. I do see maybe a little push upwards, 51, 52 with Bitcoin. But we wanna prepare for the worst, hope for the best, right? And what does that mean exactly? What are we going to be doing when I say that? We're going to be pairing these alts with Bitcoin, just in case if Bitcoin does go down a lot, these alts are going to bounce back, and we're going to be making as much as we can off of them. So Polkadot as well. We do see DOT up $4 or 4%. I will do a little technical analysis on them. We were buying them last night. And that is why you guys see KSM up as well, because KSM is going to really reflect on exactly where Polkadot's at. And look at how Polkadot bounced back from last night. I believe we got a buy order in on 33 or 34 on them, which is very good. What is this? It's still a 25% on that. Wow, guys. So yes. 23% on that is very nice. I do see this as the major support level for Polkadot. We are going to see a breakout with Polkadot incur once they really push over this. This could be the candle where we see that massive breakout with Polkadot if we see the market start to pick up. If we see 51, 52 Bitcoin and it holds there, and we see Ethereum start to hold there, we're going to see this breakout with Polkadot. If not, I do see it staying in this little channel that we have right here between 41 and 37. But it's very bullish on Polkadot. We went over news on them. All right, so that was my quick market update. I will be doing a few videos, and we will be doing that longer gem hunt stream tonight. When the market is down and when there's animosity in the air, I will really be here to comfort you guys. I will be here to help you guys the most, because this is when you guys need the most help. This is when we've been making the most short-term gains, guys. We've had 50, we've had 60% gains in the matter of like 3 or 4 hours. And this is the time where you guys have to understand that this is why I work 15-hour days. This is why I really do follow crypto so closely. People are like, why do you stare at the charts so much, guys? Because there's gains to be made. There's strategies where you guys can be the most successful in crypto. And I just want to remind you guys that I will be doing the gem hunt still. Okay, we're still going to be doing that gem hunt. I'm sorry, we had to postpone it till today. But when you have a market crash, we will still continue to do that. I will be going over some gems that I found. But yes, overall, the market is fairly down, but we did pick up some short-term gains on quite a lot of things. And it still is looking good for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the stream there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And we will be doing another 5 to 6 hour stream later today. I will help you guys around the market, and we will try and find some of these gems.